Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Ashim. This is today's deadlift workout video. I have a lot of things that I want to talk about because this was quite an eventful workout for me. First off, if you guys will notice this right away, I'm using straps. So here's the thing, for the last 3 weeks I think I've complained way too much, but I've been having a lot of problems with this bar. Don't get me wrong, Challenge Barbell makes fantastic bars and I really love this bar, especially the way it's able to take the flexibility of the bar and the tensile strength by which I can really take the slack out of the weight before I do a deadlift. So I really appreciate all that, and I love the knurling on the bar. However, my delicate hands don't. So what has been happening is, because of this volume and because of this number of sets that I'm doing, my palms have been getting really badly beaten up, to the extent that I'm walking around with inflamed palms for 2-3 days after this workout. In addition to the fact that during this workout I've been having really hard time holding on to the heavier weights. So what Eric advised me to do, and what I did, is I used straps in the warm-ups, I think all the way up to 202.5 kilos, which is a little more than 440 pounds. So yeah, I used straps all throughout just before I got to my main sets. Not really main sets, because every single set is a main set, but I'm going to call all the sets after 450 pounds main sets, because that's just a pretty number. And my first set after 450 is at 451 pounds, which is 205 kilos, and that just sounds awesome. So we're going to call main sets 450 plus. And up until that point I used straps, and then I shifted to just using chalk and my bare hands, and it was fantastic. The bar really popped off the floor. There are two things that I want to mention about the bar popping off the floor. To begin with, first of all, is this grip issue. Because of using the grip, the straps throughout the workout, all through my warm-ups, what happened is that my hands were really fresh and my grip was fresh to be able to hold on to the heavier weights. I've seen much more advanced athletes like Benedict Magnusson do this stuff, and they're very famous for it. I didn't really think that I would also have to do something like this, but because my hands have been getting beaten up, and it just doesn't make sense to sacrifice my heavier sets out of some sense of pride or whatever, to not use straps during the warm-ups. The thing is that I also train my grip extensively too in a way, but extensively in the sense I use Captains of Crush grippers, COC grippers from Iron Mind, and I work on the number 1, number 2 and number 1.5 in between almost every single day. So I am getting my crushing grip on. I'm also having 2 new gripper training equipments made, the Rolling Thunder and that little peg type thing, where you hold on to the weight and you basically have to pick it up off the floor, but you're holding it as as if you're holding a hockey puck. So I forget what the exact technical definition or technical term for that exercise and that piece of equipment is, but whatever it may be, I'm having both these things built. They should be here in the next month, I think. So anyway, regardless of that, I do my grip training dedicatedly. So it's not like if I use straps, I'm going to somehow lose out on that. It's just that it doesn't make sense to walk around for 3 days with really inflamed palms. I mean, I'm sitting here making this video 3 hours after my workout at 4 o'clock in the morning, and my hands are already swollen, but much less than before. In fact, I have no pain holding on to a glass of milk that I'm having right now before I go to sleep or anything. So it's a big difference. I'm happy about that, and that was really why this workout went so well. And it's not a placebo effect. It was worried that it would be, but not having to worry about my grip, not having a painful grip, not having palms that are burning, enabled me to really focus on my form, and I was able to rip the bar off the floor. I think if you compare this video to last week's video, there's not a single set that I've done this week that is not at least twice as fast as last week's sets. I mean, even the 450 plus pound sets, the bar literally just ripped off the floor, and I'm very happy about that. I think I did a lot more volume towards the end. So what Eric told me is, last week I did 125 kilos. I started off with 125 kilos and I worked up to 210 kilos. So that's 275 pounds to 462 pounds. And I did my normal 5-pound jumps, so 2.5 kilo jumps in between. However, this week we switched it up. This week Eric told me that I said, you know what, the way it works is that most of the time I sail my own ship, but Eric is my mentor after all, and I would be nowhere without him, and I'm permanently and forever indebted to him, and I'm very grateful for his help. So I wrote to him and I asked him that if it's okay for me to bump it up from 125 to 135 kilos and start off with 135 kilos, which is close to 300 pounds. It's 297 pounds. Start off with that and then work up to 462, but do more sets on the heavier weights. So he advised me to do a bunch of singles if required, and to use straps to conserve my grip strength or whatever. And initially, if you see the first 3 clips of this video, I'm a little late to discuss this, but if you see the first 3 clips of this video, it's the same weight, 135 kilos, being used for 3 singles, because I thought that maybe I need to split it up into 3 singles. After all, Eric did advise me. But the beauty of the way we train is that almost all of our training is based on what we feel at that moment. So it's thinking on your feet and being able to gauge what's going on with your body and what's going on with your strengths. So I realized that I did not need to break it up into many singles. I could do doubles and triples just fine. So I stuck mostly to singles and doubles. There are a few doubles and there are very few triples in this workout, and it went fantastic. I'm very happy. As you guys can see, I'm literally bouncing off the walls with because this workout was really good. So I'm very happy with this. The second thing is that the platform that I'm using to stand on, I've been standing on it, I've been using it incorrectly. The platform has to be, the side that's facing up right now is the side that should be facing up, but I've been doing it the other way around. So the other side is not very conducive to being able to keep a firm footing, and that has been messing me up. I didn't realize it, just found out today by chance. So I've marked out this platform, it's the one, so I'm not going to be making this mistake again. And so yeah, both these things put together, fantastic workout. I did a lot of heavy sets towards the end. I've written them down, just in the description. I did 205 kilos for 3 sets, 3 reps, 2 reps and 2 reps. And then I did 207.5 for 3 reps and 2 reps versus last week's 2 reps and 2 reps. That means I increased a rep. I'm sorry if I'm going very fast. And the last 2 sets were with 210 kilos. Last week I just done 1 set of 1 rep, and this week I did 1 set of 2 reps and 1 set of 1 rep, and that was still me being conservative. At the end of this workout, I still had a lot of energy. I could have gone up to probably 485 pounds fairly easily, 1 singles. I am confident in that. But hey, maybe this was one of those workouts where I feel really good, and next week I'm gonna suck. So I'm not quite sure what's going on, so that's why I decided to play conservative. Plus Eric had not given me the okay to go ahead with the heavier weights. But we'll see what happens next week. Thanks a lot for watching this video, guys. I really appreciate your love and support. Thanks a lot.